concepts. So this is like a brainstorming exercise where you write down a concept description like I have in this square here. And then you also come up with applications and a customer for that concept. Okay, so I have a typo here. Okay, so one of the concepts that I've had and told you about already is a golf stent meter. You can Google what that is. But basically it will launch a golf ball down a track, and there's a certain level of precision about it. It launches at a certain angle. And you know, my idea here was that I could get the Arduino board to electrically launch that. All right, so it's an automatic launch mechanism. All right, but I don't have to describe all that in the concept stage. We're just coming up with an idea. Hopefully you have some idea of what how you would implement it. But you know, concept, customer application, and then finally at the end of the exercise, you're going to assign which team member is going to do that particular concept. Okay, so remember, we're pretending like, or the concept here is that we're a company and we develop a number of product lines. We work on product lines based on a certain person has a responsibility for it, but they can use the team as a resource for their project. So same thing is going to happen here. All right, so I thought of a few more examples to get you along the way. One, and this is common. This is a common project that Engineering 1301 students do. A candy launcher that launches candy in some interesting way. I mean, there's been a variety of different ways that that's been done. It's not like you can never repeat something that's been done in the past. I'm open to that. You just need to come up with an idea on that. So a candy launcher, the customer would be like a seasonal store that wants to sell a Halloween product, all right? It's just one example of a customer and an application. So there's a lot of variations on this theme that you could have, and some of the variations could even show up as separate concepts depending on how you phrase that. Okay. Again, you would come up with, if someone decides they want to do that, then you would assign them in this column so I'll know who's going to be doing what. Okay, another idea, and I put this down because I wanted to talk about it. I'm going to share a link with you about a volleyball practice device. This was an exercise that some MIT students developed to help illustrate this engineering prototyping process. Okay, so you can have a volleyball practice device. We'll watch the videos on that. But you'd have a harder time constructing that unless you have some, tools. All right, and I realize not everybody would have tools. So what I'm going to say about this is that you could also do a prototype that's to scale. So instead of launching a volleyball, you might launch a ping pong ball, but you're doing a prototype that illustrates the concepts that you're trying to accomplish with the project on a smaller scale. So that would make the construction needs less stringent, so you could do more creative things that way. Okay, so that's why I wanted to list that one. The customer might be sporting goods stores, and they're interested in selling things to customers who want to be able to practice volleyball alone, not alone, but alone. Okay. Why is it so hard to fix that? Okay. So what I want you to do is come up with at least 8 different concepts, 2 per team member. Okay. And you'll only have, since there's teams of 4 members on a team, you'll only have 4 team members assigned, and that will be the project that you work on. All right. So you're going to have to make a commitment at that level or at this point in the project. Okay. All right, so hopefully that helps. Fill out the spreadsheet, turn it in by the deadline.